Beneath the open prairie about 40 miles west of Chicago near Batavia, Illinois, scientists are recreating the violent conditions of the first moments after the Big Bang. The place is called Fermilab. At first glance, it looks far more like a nature preserve than a world-class physics laboratory. Rolling fields of restored tall grass. That prairie stretches all across the site. Is home to a small herd of American bison. And these animals were introduced in 1969 by the lab's first director, Robert Wilson. They're meant to be a living symbol of the prairie frontier, a reminder that even at the frontier of human knowledge, something wild remains. Below the surface operates one of the most advanced scientific facilities ever built. Fermilab opened in 1967, and it's named after Enrico Fermi, the Italian-American physicist who achieved the world's first controlled nuclear chain reaction in 1942 beneath the sands of a University of Chicago football field. For decades, its crown jewel was the Tevatron, a circular particle accelerator 4 miles, 6.3 kilometers in circumference. For more than 25 years, it collided protons and antiprotons at nearly 1 tera-electron volt per beam. That makes it one of the most powerful colliders in the world until the Large Hadron Collider in Switzerland surpassed it in 2008. Inside these machines, particles are accelerated to speeds just below the speed of light, roughly 186,000 miles per second. That's 299,792 kilometers a second. And then they're steered into head-on collisions. Those impacts release concentrated energy and briefly recreate conditions that existed fractions of a second, allegedly, after the Big Bang. From the debris, scientists identify particles that cannot exist under normal conditions. In 1995, Fermilab confirmed the top quark, the final missing member of the 6 quarks predicted by the Standard Model. This particle carries a mass comparable to that of an entire gold atom. Who knows? Maybe they'll throw the Standard Model out and find more. But today, Fermilab's primary focus has shifted to neutrinos. Neutrinos are nearly massless particles that interact so weakly with matter that trillions pass through your body every single second. They're mostly from the sun, but also from cosmic events like laboratory accelerators. They can travel through the entire Earth with almost no interaction. At Fermilab, scientists generate intense beams of neutrinos, and they send them through the planet to a detector 500 miles, about 800 kilometers away in Ash River, Minnesota, as part of the NOVA experiment. No tunnel required. The particles pass directly through solid rock. By studying how neutrinos change type, a process known as oscillation, researchers are working to explain why the universe contains far more matter than antimatter. That imbalance allowed matter to persist and form stars, planets, and everything that we observe today, allegedly according to that Standard Model. Fermilab is also building the Deep Underground Neutrino Experiment, or DUNE. It's going to send a more powerful neutrino beam, roughly 800 miles, 1,300 kilometers, to detectors located deep underground in South Dakota. Beneath the Illinois prairie, controlled particle interactions are used to study the earliest conditions of the universe, allegedly, and the structure of matter itself. These are Interesting Things with JC.